Hi guys, it's me and Justice Mom. Just wanted to come to you today just to speak to you for a minute, just to see how everyone's day went. I'm still trying to get used to the camera, still nervous. I don't know why, because I'm talking to my phone really. That's what it seems like I'm doing. Anyway, hope everyone had a good day today. I just want to come and speak a little bit about again what I always talk about, spread more love, because there's so many mean people out here. Sometimes I read comments when I'm looking at other people's videos, the mean comments, even what's going on in the world, people killing each other. It just, everybody seems angry. I don't know what the problem is, but I'm going to continue to just try to spread love, love, love. Sometimes we let when bad things happen to us, we let it get the best of us, and we, take it in a negative way. So we lash out sometimes and do things, and then sometimes you feeling down and out, like you have no hope. So you just, sometimes I think like the young people, they live reckless lives because they feel like they don't have any hope. So they don't have any regards to their life or anyone else's. They're not scared of death. They're not scared to die. Back in my day, it was totally different. I know in every era it was totally different, but it seems like it's not getting any better. It's getting worse with the generation as we move on from generation to generation. As I told you guys in another video, the reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, my son was killed due to gun violence. He was hit in a crossfire. He was at a protest here, Charlotte, North Carolina, protesting about a police shooting, Keith Lamont Scott. Anywho, I'll talk about that later. I'll be talking about that, a lot sometimes. But yeah. Anyway, I did an interview with CNN News, Anderson Cooper. We had to go to a disclosed location, and here in Charlotte, one of his people here in Charlotte came to Charlotte, and they did an interview with me, but it was like via it was live with him on television. I didn't want to do the interview first when they first reached out. I didn't really I was kind of leery of doing it, but then something kept telling me, to do it, so I can tell the world about my son. I don't want anybody thinking negative, because that's the first negative thing comes when a black male especially gets killed, that he's a bad person. There's always that. But I want to, tell everybody, no, that's not the case with my son. So that's why I agreed to do it. My oldest son, he was saying, Mom, I know that you really want to do this. So if you want to do it, go ahead and do it. I'll, support you. So he came with me. We did the interview. It went well. Some of my son's friends, somebody had some t-shirts made for me. It was my cousin. So I didn't even ask her to get a t-shirt made. She just did it. My family did it. So I wore the t-shirt, and we got the t-shirt printed in 2 days. So we did the interview, and it was a year later when I looked at some of the comments from the CNN website, and I only read like 6, because 3 of them were like real negative, saying mean things, and I just didn't want to look at it anymore. But from time to time, I go and look at different things, especially during the death anniversary of my son. Like, I had a lot of messenger messages in Messenger, a lot of Facebook messages too, as well, comments from people all over the world, different people I don't even know. They was reaching out to me, moms, and it was white, black, it was a lot of mothers and just people in general reaching out to me, saying they were praying for me, and they was wishing, sending their condolences, whatever. But I went on the CNN site last year, September, and it was more mean comments. But this past September, I went on the website and I read. It seemed like everyone I read was low, talking, real bad about my son, about me. Oh, where's his father? Oh, he's black. Just saying racist comments and saying things. Oh, he's a thug. He was down there looting. No, my son was not down there looting. My son had a job. He was a truck driver. He drove trucks for a living, and his dream was to open up a family business, trucking business. That's what he wanted to do. But anyway, so he wanted to stop and do the protest on his way to work, because he worked at night. So that's what it is. So my son did have a job. He wasn't down there looting because the day before they were setting trucks on fire. They were riding after the shooting. They were riding, setting trucks on fire. They had to end up closing a lot of the Walmarts. So while my son be looting and he drives a truck, no, he wasn't doing that. He doesn't do stuff like that. So people just saying all kind of mean comments. And when I read the comments, it took me to a dark place. It took me to a dark place. And I started getting down. I started feeling bad. Then I started thinking about my son. You know, he's not here. And it just put me in a bad place. That negativity. Negativity is real. And that negative energy is real. But, you know, I had to put those comments away. I had to talk to God. And I had to get myself back on track. It's okay to go to the dark place. Everybody's human. I go there too. I still go there from time to time because I will never, ever get over my son's death. I'm learning to live with it and how to deal with it through God. That's what I prayed for when my son was on his deathbed. If you take him, please give me strength. So that's just what I do. I rely on God for strength, and he does give me the strength to make it. That's how I always make it through the day with him. I have other things too that I do, but the main source is God is my main source. That's why I love mornings. Mornings is my favorite part of the day because one, when you wake up, you made it another day. It lets you know you made it another day. You have another day to do better in life, to change your life. You had another chance to be better than you were yesterday. That's why I like mornings. And also mornings, that's when you can put in your mind what kind of day you're going to have. You can put, when you're in the mornings, you should be thinking positive thoughts. I try to do positive things. I try to read positive things, listen to positive things, and stay connected just with positivity, because that negative energy, I'm telling you, is real. People don't believe in energy, but I am a firm believer of energy. Because it can, if you feed your mind with all negative things, that's all you hear is negative things. Your friends are negative. Everything around you is negative. Everything you watch and everything you listen to is negative. It's going to drain you. All your thoughts going to turn negative. That's why I like YouTube videos. I like to listen to people. You know, they encourage me. I listen to, different people that uplift me on YouTube. I also listen to different pastors, to get the word, different sermons, just different ways. I'm always looking for that positive energy, because that's what keeps me going to God first, my source, and surrounding myself around positive things, setting my mind in the mornings, getting that mindset to a positive mindset. That's the first thing. No, first thing is praising God, then getting that positive mindset together. But remember, it's up to you. I'm not saying that it's what works for me will work for you. Some people do counseling, some people do medication. I'm not knocking any of that. Do what you need to do, because I did the counseling. I did the counseling twice since my son has passed, the grief counseling. But I just didn't feel connected. Not saying I won't ever go back, but I just didn't. I don't know if I wasn't ready, or I just wasn't didn't connect with the person. But I didn't knock it. I don't never knock anything. But I do go to different things that mothers, that they have for mothers that has lost a child. Like one year I went to a Mother's Day brunch. It was for mothers that had lost a child. It was parents too, because there was some fathers there too with their wives. But it was good because if you wanted to, you could share your story. And a lot of people got to release, anger and stuff, because they hadn't really never talked about it before. Some of the deaths were fresh. Some of them, the kids had been, gone on for years, but some of them were still fresh. So it's interesting. We all connect in some kind of way, and we get to kind of release, and it's good. So I try to connect with groups like that too. Anytime they have things like that, things for mothers that had lost their kids or parents, I try to go and, talk to them and relate with them. Because you never know, you might be helping somebody. And it helps me too. It helps me when I talk about it. So they help me, I help them. That's, again, why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, y'all, because I'm telling y'all, it is tough out here. We have the COVID going on. We have all these murders going on. We have this election going on. And politics has never been like this before. It's really down and dirty. So it's like everybody's attacking each other. So we must do a better job at coming together and loving more. We shouldn't have all this hate. I can't hate. I can't hate. You know, I've grown a lot. And especially since my son died, you guys, it made me want to do better. I can't be mean to people because you never know what people are going through. That assignment was the hardest assignment God has ever given me in my life, is my son, losing my son. But again, he also gives me strength. And I have a lot to be still thankful. I'm still blessed. I still have 2 more sons. I still have my mom living, even though she's in a nurse home and she's, you know, her health is not at the best of health, but still she's living. I have 3 grandsons. I have, you know, family, cousins. I have friends. So I still have a lot to be thankful for. A roof over my head, you know, a car to drive. I have to still take all of that and be grateful, because if I don't, you know, I'll feel like I'm drowning. And if I can't handle that, God gave me that to handle. He gives you things that he, you know, think you can handle. So all you have to do, guys, is ask him for that strength. Because this, like I said, losing a child is just, it never goes away. It will never, ever, ever go away. I will always miss my son. But I can also feel his presence too as well. He also keeps me going too. I just want to, again, come and say hi to you guys and talk to you for a minute. And tell y'all, we got to do a better job. We really do, of loving each other and helping each other, supporting each other. I always try to support people, even if I can't support financially. I'll try to support. I'll shout them out, or, you know, encouraging words, pray for them. That's support too. It is not always about money, as I always say. Anyway, I'm going to go and chill out for the rest of the afternoon. I hope you guys have a great night. Goodbye. Again, this is Ann Justice Mom. Like, subscribe, like, subscribe, share. I'm going to get it together, y'all. I promise. Good night.